Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. Playoff baseball continued around the state yesterday. In Okarche, the Thomas baseball team had their season come to an end. They started the day by eliminating Barnsdall 15-2. The Terriers forced the run roll by scoring 10 runs in the sixth. This hit started the run.
Eister shows bunt, pulls back, hammers it to left, getting out. Bye-bye. A two-run shot for the Terriers that puts them up 7-1. A bomb there for Evan Eister. A handshake at third from Coach Ray Oakes. And the Terriers await him at home plate.
Eister finished the game 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a run scored. Still facing elimination, they then took on Okarche and were shut out 6-0. Thomas had opportunities to score, leaving 7 on base in the game. The Terriers finished the year 15-13. Elk City Baseball also had their year ended yesterday. Facing elimination, they defeated Bridge Creek 8-1. Crew Keys was a perfect 5 for 5 at the plate. They then faced Elgin in a rematch of the first day and lost 10-0. The Elks end the season 19-15. The Weatherford Eagles season also came to an end yesterday in 4A regionals. After knocking off Tecumseh 12-2, they lost to hosting Lone Grove 5-1 to end their year. Preston King and Talon Scott each went 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored in the win over Tecumseh. Canute Baseball punched their way to state in 2A. They defeated Turpin 23-0 and Purim 12-4 on the first day of the regional. Yesterday they saw Purim again and shut them out 14-0. 3 different Trojans had home runs. Calumet is a Class B regional champ after an 11-0 win over Boswell. The Chieftains outscored their 3 opponents 33-0 in the tournament. Fort Cobble joined Calumet at state after a 7-5 win against Varnum. The Mustangs beat them 12-2 on day 1. Leedy is Class B state tournament bound after a win over Timberlake 14-0 and 2 against Coleman 5-4 and 10-2. Keaton Adams struck out 10 in 7 innings in the regional's final game for the Bison. And in Class A, Arapahoe Butler is a win away from state. They picked up wins against Wayne 17-0 and Empire 10-0 yesterday. Today they will play the winner of Wilson and Empire. State tournament brackets have been released for slow pitch softball. State tournaments for classes B, A, 2A, and 3A will be held next Wednesday, May 6th at Fire Lake Ballpark in Shawnee. In the Class B bracket, Leedy matches up with McCurtain. On the opposite side of the bracket, Lokiba Sickles plays Granite. The Class A bracket has not been released yet, but both Bingaroni and Fort Cobb-Broxton have punched their ticket and will compete. In 2A, Cheyenne Raiden and Canute will match up for the 3rd time this season. Cheyenne Raiden won the previous 2. And in 3A, Arapahoe Butler, last year's runner-up, is back in and will see Minko first round. Merritt makes the other side of the bracket and will play Caddo, last year's champion. The SWOSU baseball team has brought home a handful of awards, announced this week at the GAC banquet. Landon Meyer led the way, landing on the conference's first team. He ended his regular season with a .349 batting average, which was 4th on the team. Kataro Wakui was voted to the GAC second team. He batted .352 on the year, the 3rd best mark in the conference. He also played all 48 games for the Bulldogs. Garrett Fulmer and Keaton Fisher received honorable mentions. Fisher led the team with a .384 batting average, while Fulmer appeared in 15 games on the mound for the Dogs. He earned 5 wins to just 3 losses. And making the all-defensive team is Nolan McCrossan. He recorded 299 putouts on the season to just 2 errors. And that's sports for your Friday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.